If you're looking to buy a stacked NBA 2K account with max badges and more, visit sportstmb.com. He has been in the community for years and has hundreds of reviews. Click the first link in the description to get your account today.
Hello, what is up everybody? Hopefully you guys have an amazing day. In today's video I have the takeovers. So I have the stat boost, the attribute boost that they give you per takeover boost, and what it actually does. So what is the best takeover? I'm going to rank them 1 through 9. At the end of the video, I'm going to talk about what attributes they boost. So if you got like playmaking, what it boosts towards your teammates. If you got sharpshooting, what it boosts towards your 3-pointer, mid-range, stuff like that, etc, etc. All that sort of jazz. So full in-depth breakdown on what is the best takeover, what attributes it increases for you and or your teammates. So make sure to leave that like, hit that subscribe button, follow my Twitch on the screen right there, and also I've got a Twitter and an Instagram. Make sure to go follow them. It'd be greatly appreciated, guys, because I do post when I go live on Twitter and Instagram. Also, I've got a Discord group, link in the description right there. Go join the Discord because I also put it out. You want to talk to me there? Best way to talk to me. But anyway, guys, let's get straight into today's video. The first takeover boost we are looking at is team ratings boost. Now, the team rating boost increases your teammates' ratings by a fair bit. So we're going to talk about what it increases in the paint. So if they're going in the paint, so they're more of a driving type of player, it increases their driving layup by 8. So if they have a 50 driving layup, it goes to a 58. They're standing dunk by 5 and driving dunk by 5, as well as their close shot by 5. So you get a standing dunk, driving dunk, and close shot all increased by 5. And then your driving layup gets increased by 8. Now, it also increases their shooting. So it increases their shooting by mid-range and 3-point by 5 attributes. So if they have a 93 ball, it goes to 95. Also, it increases your dimer. So if you have a bronze dimer, it goes to silver dimer. If you have silver dimer, it goes to gold dimer. Gold dimer goes to Hall of Fame. Hall of Fame is basically diamond dimer with the extra attribute boosts. So that's why I like to use the team ratings boost as my favorite playmaking one. But let's go on to the second takeover boost we want to look at right here, which is team takeover boost. Now, team takeover boost, this increases your teammates' takeover meter progress, so it increases it. So it's like the accelerator perk. I'm gonna talk about the perks in this video if I have enough time. If I don't, I'll give you a full in-depth breakdown what the perks actually give you and attributes they increase and stuff like that. So team takeover boost, it does the exact same thing. It just increases their team takeover faster. So it increases the time they get their takeover. And when they do get the takeover, it just increases whatever I'm going to talk about later in the video. So it doesn't really increase any attributes towards them. It just gives their takeover faster towards them. You want to get double take, it's probably the best one. It's pretty easy. Next one is team badge boost. It increases your teammates' badges by a tier. So if they have bronze catch and shoot, it goes to silver, gold, whatever. So if they have all shooting bronze badges, every one of their shooting badges go to silver. Every one of the defensive badges are bronze, it goes all the way to bronze. Finishing from bronze to silver. For playmaking, bronze to silver, etc. So silver to gold, gold to Hall of Fame, and then Hall of Fame doesn't go anywhere. So that is what that one does. It's pretty explainable. So team badge boost, if you want to have your teammates have higher badge boost, use that. Team takeover, you want your team to have takeover straight away. Team takeover boost is perfect for that as soon as you get an assist. Team ratings boost gives them attribute boost towards their shooting, finishing, defense, playmaking, but just basically just towards their shooting and finishing. That's what that increases. Now, the next one I want to look at is the shot creating. So we've got pull-up precision. So pull-up precision boosts well-timed aim shots off the dribble. Now, when you're using this is what it increases. It increases your moving mid-range and your moving 3 by 5 attributes. So with the 5 extra attributes off the dribble and off the 3, that is what it actually does. And that's pretty good if you ask me. So it increases your close shot by 5 as well, because you know when you do close shot fades, also uses your close shot. So they're the stuff that it increases your moving 3, moving mid-range, and your close shot by 5 attributes. And I don't know if it actually increases any badges. You could try it out, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't. I'm just pretty sure it just increases your stats by 5 in them categories. It may increase your difficult shots from gold to Hall of Fame. You know what I mean? Like, it increases it by 1 tier as well, but that's not 100% proven, but it is a possibility. But that is what it basically does for pull-up precision. Now, for ankle breaking shots, this gives you more ankle breakers off the spin and step back shot. So this increases your ball handle by 8 attributes. So your ball handle goes up by 8 attributes. Also, if you have the ankle breaker badge, it automatically equips the ankle breaker badge, tight handles badge, all the ankle breaker badges. So space creator, ankle breaker, tight handles, space creators, as I said. It increases them badges up a tier. If you don't have them, basically it makes you have them. It also increases your moving mid-range and 3x5 attributes as well as your close shot. So that is actually pretty good. So it increases your ball handle, moving mid, moving 3, close shot, and increases your tier of your ankle breaking badges by a tier up. And also, if you don't have it, basically just equips it for you so you can get them ankle breaker animations. Now for the next one is negative impact. Negative impact reduces the defensive impact against pull-ups and other skilled shots. So if you're doing any moving mid-ranges, maybe moving 3s, it increases your moving mid-range and moving 3 by 8 attributes. So it actually increases it by 8 with this one. So negative impact, so it increases your contested shooting by 8. So moving mid-range contest by 8. You're moving 3 by contested by 8. Moving close shot contested by 8. Also, it increases your deadeye and your blinders badge. So if you have blinders or deadeye and you do a negative impact, whether just jump in your peripheral for blinders or in your face for deadeye, and actually if you don't have them equipped, it still equips them for you. Basically, is what it basically does with negative impact, so you don't miss them shots pretty easily. Now the next one I want to look at is the rim protecting stuff. So we're going to start off with stuff blocks. So stuff blocks unlocks more SWAT, backboard pins, and grabs blocks. So it increases your likelihood of getting snatch blocks in the midair. So you're going for a block on someone, it increases your chance of getting a block, snatch block. Also it also increases your interior defense by 8 attributes. So that's why it increases by that. It also increases your block tier by 1. It increases your rim protector by 1 and pogo stick by 1, I'm pretty sure. Them sort of badges in the paint that are for interior defense, they go up 1 tier. So that is what it does, and also gives you more snatch blocks, more chase down animations. So you go for a chase down block, gives you more chase down block animations, them sort of animations. And if someone's going for a layup and you contest it anyway by like 1%, it's going to increase the percentage by like 10% on your contest. That's why hardly anyone makes shots on you in the paint. And stuff blocks is that one. Now paint intimidation is what I was talking about just there at the end of that one. So a paint intimidation boosts your ability to affect shots around the rim. So it increases your shot interior defense by 8 stats. So the interior defense goes up by 8, plus 5 for block, plus 8 for interior defense with that one. And also your contest, they go up by 10 to 15% extra. So if you're contesting him not at all, it's going to be like basically a 15% contest on him. And that's why they always get intimidated. It's like having any intimidator badge also goes up a tier. So you have your rim protector going up. What did I say? Intimidator goes up by a tier. Contests go up by 10 to 15%. So it increases your 10 to 15% increase on your shot attempt. So you go for a block. It gives you more chance of getting a block, gives them more chance of missing the shot, so they get really intimidated and they miss the shot inside the paint. Interior badge drop, it drops the opposition's scoring badges down a tier, so they have like blinders, deadeye, catch and shoot. Any shooting badge goes down by 1 tier, so they have a Hall of Fame, it goes down to gold, gold to silver, silver to bronze, and bronze it just negates the whole badge and you have no shooting badges at all when they're inside the interior and trying to go for a layup. So their like pro touches gone down by a tier, their driving dunks gone down by a tier, their limitless takeoffs gone down by a tier. Anything they try to do inside the paint, their badges drop by 1 tier down below. Now I want to talk about the slashing badges. So we're starting off with the advanced gathers. Unlocks more effective spins, Eurostep, hop step layups, and cradle gathers. It also increases your driving layup by 8 attributes and your standing layup by 8 attributes as well. So if you're going for any type of special layup, and it also increases your like acrobat by a tier. If you don't have it, it basically gives it to you. And it's just a really good badge. You get like increased 1 for your giant slayer as well, just in case you're going in the paint. Pro touch goes up by 1 tier. So they are pretty explainable right there. It just gives you more chance of getting them spin euro. The really advanced layup gathers in the paint and increases your close shot and driving layup by 8 attributes as well. So that is all that one does. Now with finishing moves, you are able to absorb more contact and finish at the rim. So it increases your driving layup by 8, your driving dunk by 8, and your close shot and standing dunk by 8. So your driving layup, standing dunk, driving dunk, and close shot all get increased by 8 attributes. It increases your posterizer badge by 1 tier. It increases your limitless takeoff by 1 tier because it actually helps you, and all the finishing badges that help you finish at the rim, it increases them by 1 tier. So this is actually a really good one if you want to get a lot of posterizers. This is the one I would recommend. Now we got easy blow-bys, enhances the ability for slashers to beat the defenders of dribble. So it gives you, it increases your slithery finisher basically. So you know when you're driving in the paint and slithery finisher pops up, it tries to avoid the contact. You're avoiding the contact anywhere near the rim, so you're trying to get around your opponent. It's going to make you blow by them on like 2K21 Next Gen, you remember that? Where everyone's going to blow by anyone. That's basically what it does. And it increases your driving layup, driving dunk by 8 attributes, as well as your close shot by 8 attributes as well. So that's a pretty good one, and that's all it really does. It increases them stats by 8, and increases your auxiliary finisher by a tier, and it helps you just get past the defenders really easy. Next we'll look at is the defensive badges. Now looking at starting off with extreme clamp, more stonewall and lost dribble body animations actually unlocked. So when you have clamps on, it increases your clamps and menace badge by a tier. It also increases your perimeter defense, and also increases the perimeter defense by 8. It also increases your steal by 8, so increases your perimeter and steal by 8, and increases your clamps and menace by a tier as well. So that is a really good one if you like to play on the defense and like to body them up, and they can actually get gathered. So if you bump them at all, they lose all their stamina, or they just pick up ball dribble, so they can't dribble anymore. Extreme clamps is a really good one. Next one is perimeter badge drop. Pretty explainable. It just knocks down their shooting badges by 1 tier. So if they have Hall of Fame Deadeye or Hall of Fame Blinders, it goes down to gold, gold to silver, silver to bronze, bronze to nothing, etc, etc. Perimeter badge drop is pretty self-explanatory. It doesn't really do anything else except for drop their badges down by 1 tier on the offensive end. Next we got is enhanced jump shot contest. It boosts your ability to contest jump shots. So if they're going for a jump shot, you can jump up in their face, and also increases your perimeter defense by 8 and your block by 5. So your perimeter defense goes up by 8 and your block goes up by 5. Also increases your intimidator badge by 1 tier, and it also increases your your rim protector badge by 1 tier as well. So it helps you get them blocks just in case you are close enough to the guy on the perimeter. Now for the post badges, we're looking at advanced post moves. Easy to beat your defenders with post moves. So it increases any post badges you have by 1 tier. I don't really know any badge like post moving skills. Also helps you shoot fadeaways. So if you're doing post moves, you're doing like a drop set, it increases your drop stepper by a tier. You're doing a post fadeaway, it increases your fade ace by a tier. Also increases your post hook, post fade, and post control all by 8 attributes as well. So that's actually a really good one if you want to just be able to beat defenders with post moves. So fadeaways, drop steps into layups, into dunks. Increase your driving dunk by 5 because you are doing drop step. I think it's standing dunk actually because you're doing drop step dunks, and that increases your standing dunk because you're doing a standing dunk. Next one I have is post playmaking. It boosts your teammates' offensive abilities when passing out of the post. So if you're posted up and you pass it out to your teammate, it increases their 3x8, increases their mid-range by 5, increases their 3 by 5, their mid-range by 5. So it increases their shooting by 5, and increases their paint, so it's driving dunk by 5, they're driving layup by 5. As long as you're in the post and you actually pass it out when you post them up, you get back to the basket and you pass them to the perimeter, and the 3-point line increases their 3-point by 5, and the mid-range increases their mid-range by 5. That's basically what that one does, and that's actually a really good one actually because my teammate uses it, and I actually hit a lot more shots using that. So post playmaking with the 5 extra attribute on your shooting is a pretty much must-have if you want to help your teammates out scoring. Next we have is post-shot daggers. It increases the scoring ability with post hooks, fades, shimmy shots, etc. It basically does what advanced post moves does, but it doesn't increase your drop stepper badge or anything. It just increases your post control, post fade, and post hook, all by 8 attributes. So it can help you get 8. So you go for a post hook, you have an 80 post hook, it goes to an 88. Got a 80 post fade, it goes to an 88 post fade, etc, etc. Just increases them stats by 8 when you're going for them type of post move shots, and that's why probably on current gen you see them going from the 3-point line post hooks with the badge. It increases their thing by 8, so it's like, hey, you already know it's probably going to go in. They've got like a 90 already, it's got 91, it goes to a 99. Hey, it's going to go in, you know what I mean? Shimmy shots, anything you try to do on the post. And I think that it's pretty glitched that it does work on the perimeter, because you do a post hook from the perimeter, it works. That's the one you want to blame, is the post shot daggers takeover. Next one we have is the power backdowns. Easy to push your defenders when posting up. So this one is actually a really good one. It actually increases your chances of getting drop steps again. It increases your chance of, like, if you have on a center, like a 7'3" big Shaquille O'Neal center, and you're a little bit smaller than him, it helps you push them into the post. Helps you not get as many pull the chair animations. So they try to pull the chair animation doesn't have that much. Your back down punisher increases by a tier, so you're backing them down. You're going to get under the rim really easy. Even if they're stronger and bigger than you, you can still body them pretty easy. So power back downs is actually pretty good. It also increases your standing dunk and your close shot and standing layup. I think it's standing layup. I think it might be just close shot by 8 attributes as well. So that's actually pretty good. Now I want to go with the second last one, which is the glass cleaning takeover. The first one we'll look at is box out wall. It improves the ability to seal off opponents for easy boards, so it increases your box out by a tier. Also increases your rebounding. Also increases your it increases your box out by a tier. It increases your defensive rebound and offensive rebounds by 8 attributes as well. So that is a pretty good one. So you can increase your rebounding by 8. It increases your box out by a tier. It increases your strength by 5 attributes as well. Pretty sure it's the same with the post takeover ones. If you made it this far in the video and still watching it, pretty sure it increases your strength when backing them down. So that's a pretty good one, box out wall. Next one is see the future. It shows where missed shots are going to end up. So this shows a circle on the court where it's going to end. So if they miss a shot, it goes to like the 3-point line. It's going to show a circle where it is. You go out and get it. It increases your rebounding by 8 attributes. It also increases your rebound chaser by a tier. So see the future is a pretty good one. Glass clearing dimes. After rebounds, kick out passes boost your teammates shooting. So it increases their mid-range and 3x5 attributes. And that is all it really does. And it actually increases their shooting. I don't think it increases any shooting badges. It just increases their shooting by 5 attributes. So glass cleaning dimes is actually pretty good. Now for the last section, the best section, make sure to leave that like, hit that subscribe button if you're new for more bangers, guys. Follow all my socials. Make sure to leave a like, guys. It does help the channel grow. We've got limitless range. Extends your shooting range out from the logos. This one's pretty self-explanatory. All it does is increase your shooting range. So it's not the best one. It also increases your limitless spot up. With limitless spot up, you already know what it does. It's off catch and shoot from 30 foot or beyond. It increases that by a tier. It increases your 3x5 attributes as well. So that's pretty good as well. But it also increases the chance of you hitting a half court shot or anything from beyond the 3-point line. So 30 foot or beyond. It increases your chance of hitting them type of shots. And increases your 3-point by 5 shots. And increases your limitless spot up by 5 shots as well. That's basically all it does. Now for the last takeover, the best takeover in my opinion, we've got boost well-timed / stationary jump shots. The spot up precision, as soon as you stand, do a quick stop for 0.5 of a second. As soon as you shoot after 0.5 of a second, spot up precision will activate and work. Also increases your mid-range and your 3-point by 8 attributes. So it's actually really, really good. I think limitless range actually increases your 3 by 8. So we're going to do that. So it increases it by 8 because this one actually has 8 and 8. So increase your mid-range and 3 standstill shots are off a dribble. So you use stop and pop or any type of move badge like that goes up by a tier as well. So you just do a dribble move, 0.5 of a second quick stop. You should increase your 3 or mid-range by 8 attributes. But that is today's video, guys. I did not have enough time to do the takeover perks. I'll do that in a separate video. If this video gets enough likes, I'll make sure to smash that and show you everything that increases. But anyway, guys, if this did help you out at all, if you did enjoy, if anything, please make sure to leave that like. It does help the channel grow. Follow all my socials. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.